Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Nick. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to add text to an object. And even more specifically, how to add text to the surface of an object, how to add negative text to cut out of an object, and last, we'll learn how to add text flush with your object. This is going to be an updated version of my old video, and we will be using Bambu Studio 2.3, which is the newest version as of the end of 2025. I hope you all enjoy it, so let's get right to it. Now, before we get started, please leave me a comment if you'd like to see more simple tutorials just as this in the future. I'd love to hear from you. All right, so to get started with our tutorial, let's first go ahead and move over to our Objects tab. Now what this is going to do is allow you to see all of your objects that are within your project. And when we add text to our object, it'll show up over here on the side. So let's go ahead and do that right now with our cylinder. First select your cylinder, then click the text shape tool up here or push T on the keyboard. Since you have your object selected, immediately you'll see your text show up on your object. You can use this yellow box right here to move your text around, and it's going to float on the surface of your object. Oh, and before we move any further, I am printing a large 2-day multicolor print right next to me, so if you hear noise, that's what's happening. All right, so moving on. Again, this allows you to move your text along the surface of your object. You can see it's following the surface right now. You can rotate it using this tool here, 5 degrees on the outside ring, 15 degrees on the inside ring. And that also coincides with this option over here, the angle. Let's go ahead and change our text real quick. We're going to increase the size to 20. And let's go ahead and change our font. I like this font here. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and give it a color. You can do that by hitting 1 through 4 on your keyboard, and that will change it to the color that you have set up in your AMS. So if I hit 4, you can see our text is now this turquoise color. Now before we move further, I'm going to go ahead and jump out of this and show you how to get back into your tool options. So if you happen to close out the tool options, you can go back, click on your text shape over here, and then you can open up the options by clicking on the text shape right here or pushing T on the keyboard. Now the advanced settings are basically the same as this bold and this italicize button. You just have more control. So you can click the bold and it'll bold your text. You can push the italicize button and it will italicize your text. These obviously are going to make your text bigger and smaller in small increments. This gives you more control, like I said. Put it all the way up. I mean, my text, you can't even barely read it anymore, but the skew button, just zero them out if you don't want to make any changes. Now the thickness is going to be the thickness from your object outwards. So if we change this to, like, let's just say 20, you can see now our text is like jumping out at us, right? For the embed depth, let's go ahead and slice our model first so I can show you an example. And as I scroll down here on the side, you can see that our text is basically the outside surface of our model. So what the embed depth does, I usually use 3, should be plenty. You can see that the gray area is the part where the text is embedding into your model. So let's go ahead and slice our model again. Sorry, we got some color changes going on right here, so it's loud. So you can see now our text is embedded into our model. We've got the surface right here, our text goes in, and this will allow the text to be more secured to your model, obviously, rather than just printing on this surface of it, which, you know, if you put some force to it, those text letters could come off. All right, I'm going to change this back to 0. Now our text gap is just spacing of your letters. If you wanted to like wrap it around your model or something like that, you have your control right here. I like to do actually negative. So that looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and increase the size like 25, a little bit bigger. The angle, I already showed you that. Now the mode options are a great addition to Bambu Studio. When I first did my video, there was no mode option like this. The mode option actually allows you to control your text and how it interacts with your model. The reason why it's wrapping around your model right now is because we have surround surface selected. If we go no surround, it's just a straight line of text. Now if we switch to surround horizontal, you can't really see a difference right here, but I'll show you how the surround horizontal actually works. So let's go ahead and jump out real quick. Let's jump over to our cone. We're going to open up our text tool. We're going to add some more text. Oops. Let's go ahead and change our color, push 4 on the keyboard. We're using this color right here. And now you can see we have surround surface selected. You notice that this text is still in a straight line. It's not really following the curvature of our model. So if we go surround horizontal, and now the text is actually following the curvature of the model. Now this feature was a broken feature in Bambu Studio a long time ago. They've now fixed it with these mode options, which is really great. If you move your model around just like this, it's going to follow the entire model curvature. So as you can see, if I put it up here, the text is still following the curvature of the cone and wrapping all the way around. So that's how that feature works. Let's go ahead and talk about adding negative text, which will cut out of your model. So to do that, let's go back to our cylinder. We're going to add another set of text. You can do that by hitting the button. You can see it shows up now. So we have our first set of text here on the left-hand side and our second set of text, and it's grouped with the cylinder. Let's go ahead and give it a color. So we're going to cut out our model. We're going to change this to cut. And if we go and do our slice, you can now see that our text is actually cutting out of our model. All right, the next option for our text tool, let's go ahead and switch over to our sphere. Click on the text shape. And what we're going to do is add our text flush to the surface of our model. So let's change this to flush text. We're going to have it follow the surface of our model just like this, right? And if we change it to modifier and give it a color of 4 and slice our model, now you can see that our text is being embedded into our model, and it's also, instead of sticking out, it's also flush with our model as well. So when you print this, it's just going to be flush flat with the model. Now before we end this tutorial, I had one more cool feature I'd like to show you over here on this build plate. Let's say you wanted to print some 3D text. Well, very simple. Don't have anything selected, just hit the text tool up here, and now your text is laid flat onto the surface of your build plate. Let's go ahead and change this to bamboo. I'm going to give it color of this turquoise. We're going to increase the size to 500, 300, no, 200, ooh, 180. And now you have perfectly good 3D text that you can print directly onto your build plate. Now, if you wanted to make adjustments to it, you can do that by adding some boldness to it. You can add your thickness. I would say, let's try 80. So you have some really cool bold text that can sit up and lay on a surface of a desk. And this is going to conclude my complete text tutorial for Bambu Studio. I hope you guys really enjoyed this and you learned something new. I hope you're having a great day. And as always, happy printing.